I'm going to do a little video talking a little bit about the history of Mountainair Hotel. I haven't done a video here for a few years. Last video, I think the last time I uploaded a video on YouTube, I was using Beth's YouTube when we were together. Then we went our separate ways and I got my own YouTube. So we shared the YouTube, so I'm not sure if that video's still on there or not. That was like years ago, but I'm trying to do these walking tour videos where you can actually see a lot of historic buildings that's here in town. In Mount Hope, where I can get in them. I'll point out the ones I can get in when they're open, where I'll get in. Yes, I have permission to be here. Bonbons, if I can catch Dean and Duck when they're in town, they might let me do a little video there. Apparently this hotel's built in 1910, but I thought it was built earlier. It was known as the Incline Hotel by the New York Coal Company before it came to Mountainair Hotel. Now they call it Mountain Inn. According to the walking history brochure, it's now the brick on the outside is out of the 1930s. Coffee shop didn't do good. They can't make enough money at it. That's just Harvey talking to himself. Actually, he might be talking to the ghost of the woman that appears here. Yes, I made that up. I think he's trying to do some work out here on that wooden pillar to keep it from falling apart. It's half rotted. The bottom part is rotted from all the rain and snow over the years. I think, except for that bottom piece, the rest of that wooden pillar out front is good. I think it's one of the two. I have to be careful. I don't want to fall to the floor. But I think I do a video here. I don't know a huge amount. I do know that John Potter got this place. He got this grant, like $300,000 grant to restore the hotel. He did not do it. I don't know what he done with the grant, but he didn't use it what it was meant for. Of course, he took a lot of the beautiful antique light fixtures too. That's the sad part. I need to bring that one I got. It's a long extension cord. A very long extension cord. There's those lights. I don't know why. Apparently those light bulbs, I didn't know this because I don't use that particular type of light bulbs. They're $11 a piece at Lowe's. But they do put out the light, that's for sure. Come here at nighttime and flip the switch, they put out a lot of light. It's like very quiet up here. Now, something I'm going to put out in the video here is that's weird. It's that there. You see that little door there. These steps have been here a long time. I don't know if they're original to the building. They may be because the ballroom, they used to have a lot of parties here back in the day. But what I want to point out is that door. There is literally, right now there is, but there's literally no way to get to it until recently, of course. Because when Joy and Harvey bought this, they gutted a lot of this because the walls were in bad shape and they didn't have a choice. But you can get in that room now. But before that, it's just a room. I don't know why it's there, how you would get there. Because back in the day, they didn't have these ladders. Now they got that, I forget the name of the ladder, what the ladder's called, but there's a certain type of ladder that could be adjusted for steps. You could actually move one side higher than the other. Those new step ladders that open up, that fold out. And the ladder could be, you can do all kinds of things with it. You could have one end on the ground, the other end crawls like a scaffolding. It comes with different kits, but it costs a fortune. I seen them advertised on TV. You could buy them online and have them shipped to your house. But back in the day when this was built, they didn't have those fancy ladders where you could put step ladders that you could open up, put one side higher than the other, or turn it to a scaffolding or not. They're very interesting about how much they cost. I forget how much they cost. I remember they cost a lot. Tape. I remember I think it was last year around Easter. They couldn't do it this year because the whole coronavirus scare, but last year around Easter they had all these little bunny rabbits. They'd done the Easter bunny thing, but they had actual live rabbits they could hold. Those are some docile bunnies. They love the attention and love to be held. And I was taking pictures of all the kids holding the the full-grown bunny rabbits. That's one of the most amazing things I've seen. We can get Easter pictures taken with real-life bunny rabbits. Now, at least most of the antique light fixtures are still here. Okay, those two may not be that old. The hobnail one, maybe. Well, you can see where I think the brass part, the fixtures that had the brass in them and copper in them is what John Potter was taking. I don't care if he really cares if he's be online or not. He'll be on YouTube and not Facebook. So, and he don't know about my YouTube. Of course, I don't know if he knows about my Facebook or not. It's just somebody that done a lot to this hotel before Joy and Harvey got it, and they're doing the best they can to restore it. The whole Cottle family is doing the best they can to restore this place. Yep. I remember when you couldn't safely walk through here. That they just put some board down. That needs to be a little better done. I think they've done it for a safety issue. I know if I can get some plumbing done, they'll have bathrooms on the 3rd floor too. Eventually this place will be completely restored. Eventually. I always remember when there was all these holes in the floor. The one guy, if I can remember his name, Kenny Carter, I had to think about it. He done a lot because there was so many holes in the floor. He's able to actually restore this floor. Now, we've seen the old photos in the first video when I first got this place. There was actually so many holes in the floor here. He has to get the plywood. He actually managed to get the wood and redo it where I can't even tell. I think he got a lot of the wood from over there and he just used plywood for the upper level and took a look, because that had holes in it too. The guy, John Potter, he had cut and tore up a lot of the wood just to get to the wiring and plumbing to sell it, to make money. Because at the time he owned the place, this was worth a lot. Now I don't know what's up with that. That hole in the door. Yeah, let me flip the switch here. Well, okay. Wait a second, something's up here. There we go. He's trying to turn the lights on going up the steps, but they didn't. There we, okay. Trying to get some light going up the steps here because it's a little dark in the stairwell here. Not bad, but bad enough where you could trip. Let's see that light. Yeah, that's one of the original light fixtures that managed to survive. They restored. I think I took it out of one of the rooms and put it in the hallway, but that's the idea what they looked like back in the day. They had that for the thing. And they're all up and down the hall here. That just makes sure I don't forget to turn the lights off when I leave. There's one of them, for example. I put new wiring in there. I forgot my flashlight. After this, I gotta go home and guess get some lunch. One bed taller than the other. I don't think they're gonna be able to do the Carl family reunion this year. They don't want you to have family reunions. They want to arrest you for being on a riverbank fishing or out camping. They swap down and you're putting your life in danger out because you're outside and can get a disease and die. But yet, if you're trying to camp or fish or walk around the park, but yet it's public relief. We're looking for thousands of people to get together and protest. And somebody in the news tried to explain how if you're outside protesting, you can't get it, but yet you're outside by yourself, you can get it. Get that stupid coronavirus. I'm not getting the details on that. It's just you get these idiots who get on the news who don't know what they're talking about because you're not going to, well, the possibility's there. Yes, it's possible to get the coronavirus out and about, but out by yourself, you're not going to get it. You have to catch it when somebody already has it to get it. You have to be like within less than 6 weeks when somebody already has it. If they sneeze or cough around you and you're like less than 6 feet away, you can get it. But if you're out by yourself, you're not going to get it. It's as simple as that. Of course, you can go in the building if they have the germs and the viruses on the countertop in the store or restaurant. Yes, it's possible too. But out on a campground or out walking the trail in the woods out fishing, that's impossible but this is what they call a water closet. I'm pretty young, so this is sort of nonsense to me, but a lot of older people way back then, they said it's a water closet, because when indoor plumbing is a new thing, you would literally sit down there to go to the toilet. If you wanted to go to if you needed to take a shower, you literally stood up, took a footstep, and you were in the shower. Well, kind of handy if you have stomach problems is something. For example, if you have diarrhea and you're trying to take a shower and you have to go, you don't have far to go. Just an example of that. Just saying. Apparently, that's one of the only ones that survived, but this is when hotels first got indoor plumbing for the rooms. Yes, back in the day. I'd like to second into it because I love history. I'm a historian. I did some studying and research on this. Turns out that back in the day, hotels originally you didn't have a bathroom in the room. Back until probably the early 1900s, probably as late as the 1890s, if you wanted to go to the restroom, you literally had to go outside to an outhouse. Of course, in the 1890s, some hotels did get indoor plumbing, but it would be public restrooms, so you had to go to the room, walk down the hallway to a public restroom. And then in the early 1900s, some hotels did have this. See, this place was built in 1910, so the plumbing, a lot of the restrooms are added later. If you had the money and you could pay, you can get a room with a private bathroom, because very few rooms had them. I guess in the 1930s is probably when all the rooms got indoor plumbing, got bathrooms in the rooms, but a lot of rooms you had to share. Example here, 2 rooms to share the same bathroom. So you got to make sure that the person in the room next to you wasn't a thief but would come and steal your stuff. Of course, if you pay double for the hotel room, you can get one of your private bathroom. But as far as I know, it's the 1930s when late 20s, early 30s, when most hotels got the indoor plumbing, got bathrooms in all the rooms. Prior to that, you're lucky if you can find a hotel with a bathroom, with an indoor bathroom in the room. You have to walk down the hallway or go outside to an outhouse. Yes, that's pretty cool. The old wallpaper is still there. Now, a paint scraper could reveal all this. I'm gonna start to Harvey. He might be interested. That's probably the original wallpaper from the hotel was built. I'm willing to bet that's the original from the hotel was built. It's amazing. Yep, Lynn's yard is not that bad. I don't have to cut it yet, but I will soon. Now that's a quick way through the basement. I think the floor on this spot directly underneath is rotten too, so if I have to jump there, I can go all the way to the first floor, maybe even to the basement. There's one of the areas that was cut up, that John Potter cut up, but has been fixed, because when they first had this, you literally had to watch where you go and not fall through the floor. But that's one of the examples. I don't want to make this too long. Yeah. Yep. Room 304. Yep. Oh, by the way, before I go, this hallway actually makes me think of a movie. I'll get to the end before I end and point the camera back, and I'll give a hint to see if anybody catches. If you watch my video to the end and see if anybody catches this. I'm not going to say the name of the movie, but I'll quote a scene from the movie and see how many people actually catch on. But I'll put the camera out. Come and play with us, Danny. Forever and ever and ever. I may not have got that exactly right because I'm trying to remember. Something like that. It's more something like that. When the kid in the movie has those 2 evil-looking twin girls with the blue and red dresses looking back at him, and they start showing pictures of blood and dead bodies. I'm not going to say the name of the movie, but I just want to see how many people know catch on. If nobody, I guess if this video's up for a while, if nobody names it, I'll do it. I just want to see if anybody catches the name of the movie. There's a scary movie, one of the best horror movies. My mom's favorite. Me? I'm not a big fan of scary movies, although it's my mom's favorite horror movie. She can watch it and never get tired of watching it. Of course, she never wants to watch it do it by herself either. Usually I'm with her, my stepdad's with her, or somebody else is with her when she watches that movie, because she won't watch it alone. I don't think I want to watch that movie alone either, come think of it. I've tried in the past where I live alone, and I get freaked out about into the movie and have to sing the sin on TV. But this will be right in the video, but first, I'll point out this one-bedroom apartment. Nice chair to sit down on, nice and comfy. And there's that brick fireplace, that fake fireplace inside the real fireplace. And that bathroom is out of order. It's a new bathroom, modern bathroom that John Potter put in. I think he lived up here. Oh well. I hear the dogs carrying on. It's actually a beautiful area. I'm glad that they're restoring this, but I don't know if that's a wallpaper or not. I think it is.